So I came up with something a few years ago that I dubbed the purpose formula. And I dubbed it that because of some marketing course I was taking. Tells you to name your shit. But as I was going through my journey, I began to realize a lot of people have been conditioned to, how do I want to say this? I think the way we've been conditioned to view purpose, or living with purpose, living of purpose, living whatever this purposeful life thing is. I think this idea of purpose is very misconstrued, and it was for me certainly. And I think the more I've spoken to people over the years, I find that they share some similar misunderstanding, which is that, one myth about purpose I find is that, that's, you either have it or you don't, right? Purpose is for those people, right? You can have purpose if, insert whatever the story, the narrative. Or the other myth might be, it only feels like purpose if it tilts the world on its axis, right? You must change the world in some significant way that everyone recognizes if you were to be purpose or to live with purpose. Both of which are bullshit. They're untrue. And the other thing that I find is that a lot of people associate purpose with passion. If I just find my passion, that'll feel like purpose, right? Because I'll be pursuing something. And as much as passion is an extremely important piece, it's not the source. And I say that because in my work, my own journey of unpacking my own traumas and story and helping other people do the same now, it's what I found is, one, purpose it requires two non-negotiables. Two ingredients form the feeling that we identify as purpose. One, it must be meaningful to you. Personal story. You can't sell, no matter how trendy or deep the topic, you can't sell it if you've not lived it. People won't, you'll feel it, right? So it must first be meaningful to you. And two, it must be of value to others. Another way to say it is it must be of service, right? It must be of value to others, it must be of value to something bigger than just yourself, right? Those two things must be present in order for us to feel purpose. What I found is that our purpose actually lives inside of our pain, not our passions. And I'll explain the purpose formula. So the purpose formula is simply pain plus passion times safety equals purpose. To break that down, the goal is to be able to extract the wisdom from your pain, not just the suffering. Right? And passion is the vehicle in which you get to deliver that wisdom to the world. But then the last part of the equation, which is time safety. What do I mean by safety? I mean qualified support, mentorship. Right? You guys being here right now for me, it's qualified support. I may have the story, I may have the suffering, the wisdom, I may have the vehicle, which is coaching and the social media platforms, and eventually TED. But will I ever actually get there if I don't have the qualified support of those that can guide me, that can correct course for me, that can give me direct and honest feedback when it matters, right? Not because I'm fucking up, but because they care, right? So qualified support, it's mentorship. I think most people are so focused on, if I want purpose, I must find a passion. And as much as that might be true, that's not the source, and it's not the entire equation.